Hi, this is going to be hopefully a quick update of my Dell Optiplex 790. Now, I want to show you here, I do have a SSD installed. Excuse me. Underneath the SSD, there is a graphics card. Now, I'm going to close this up. Yes, there is a graphics card under there. I'm going to close this up, start it up, and I want to show you something real quick. If you have a system like this, an older system, a lot of these graphics cards do not come with VGA. Now this graphics card is a AMD Radeon R5 430, 2 gigabytes with GDDR5. Now this has a display port and a DVI port. Right here is the top is the display port, and there's the DVI port. Let's talk about this really quick. Excuse me, my voice is like not working today. Give me a drink there, excuse me. Now I wanted to talk to you about something. Most of the time you'll have a monitor and of course your computer. A lot of times you will try to adapt this. This is a regular VGA cable. Now, there are adapters that you can buy. Do not buy these adapters. These will be absolutely going in the trash. One, they do not work correctly, if they work at all. Neither one of these did work. This one literally fell apart as soon as I took it out of the package. You can see the difference. The metal's actually just gone. The screws there are gone. Everything. These are junk. Save yourself some hassle and buy a DVI cable, or you can go the easier route, which is a display port to VGA. Now that's what I have hooked up here, is a display port to VGA cable. Now I do have a DVI cable coming in the mail. It just has not got here yet. And to be honest, I really don't need it, because with the display port to VGA, I can do a lot with this. Here's the card I have. That's what it costed me. $12. I will show you the cables. This is display port to VGA. This is the cable I am using now. It was less than $7. So, and you can find these graphics cards, I apologize for the shaking here, for anywhere from, I'd say, $11 to $15. So you're looking at 20 bucks, $20 to $22 for the graphics card and a cable, unless you already have one that is either a DVI or display port to VGA. Here is the cable I have. This is why I ordered it. But remember, these are complete crap. These are going into the trash, and I paid $5 for these, and this is literally under $7. These are junk. The seller ended up refunding my money. But yeah, these do not work. Do not buy these adapters. They are complete trash. They don't work. And they are not built very well. So those are definitely going in the trash. Now, this is just a DVI cable. I am waiting for this to come in. You can use either the DVI cable or the display port to VGA cable on this graphics card. And this is $6.39. I ordered 6 feet from this seller. Okay, you can see I bought the items. You're probably going, well, how can you do this right now? I thought y'all were hurting. We are, in a way, we're hurting. Our rent just got raised up a lot. But my girlfriend just got her last hospital bill paid off. Um, it was over $500. Uh, every dime of that was sent to the last payment. So her hospital bill's finally paid off. Now that doesn't mean I'm gonna go hog wild with money, because I do still have to work on the camper. But unfortunately, it's really cold and it looks like winter's already here, so that's not going to be anytime soon. I'm sorry about that. Now, I want to talk to you real quick. I'm going to go ahead, shut that down. I'm going to turn this on. So if you turn your machine on and it says something like no signal to monitor, that's generally your cable. Let that boot up. And I'm going to go over this real quick and show you what can be played on here. After I put my password, everything starts up. Like I said, I am going to try to make this a pretty quick video. There is one thing I will talk about. Tales of Arise, the PC game. It will now play on here. Kitty! Alright, I'm sorry, I have to... put in my password there. I don't know why I hit it. It's just, I guess, force habit. I do have my Xbox cheap PDP controller hooked up. Now, before I do anything, I'm going to show you what is installed on this computer. I know I've done this before, but I'm going to try to show you and make this pretty quick. And I'm going to disable the sound. The reason for this is I do not want to get a copyright strike. So, of course, the sound's disabled. Here's my device manager. Display adapters. Right there. Now, if this card is not hooked up, this will play the onboard graphics. As soon as I hooked the card up and connected the cable that actually worked, it shut off onboard graphics. I did not have to shut it off in BIOS. In fact, I did not even have to shut it off in Windows. Now, if I take this card out, the Intel HD graphics will come back. Now, let's go to processor, of course. Now, I only have an i3, and a lot of these video games are going to say you need an i5 or i7. In some cases, that's true. In some cases, it's not. And I am using Windows 7 on here. So, you know, it all depends on the game. Of course, I have Witcher 1 and 2 installed on here. Dragons, Dungeon Siege, Romancing Saga 3. I've already gone through some of these games, I believe. Let's see, here is Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 6. Final Fantasy's in here somewhere, I believe. Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 4. So, yes, I do have some games on here for my girlfriend to play. She is more into the PC games. Now, look, Tales of Arise, the PC game, is 100% keyboard. But there is a fix to where you can use a controller for that. Now, I did not come up with this fix. There's a video on YouTube. I will put a link to their video in the description of my video, of this video. If you have Tales of Arise and you can't figure out how to get the controller to work, I do not have a Steam controller. This is a regular generic Xbox controller. So if you can't figure that out, follow the link I leave, go to their video, watch their video. In their description, where it says description or whatever it is, just under the video, or read more, whatever it is, open that up. It will give you a link to download the fix. This is from them, not me. I give them full credit to this fix, and I'm glad I found it, because Tales of Arise is a really big game if you're downloading it, and not being able to use a controller really does suck. And my girlfriend doesn't use keyboard. So, let's start this up. Actually, you know what? Before I start this up, I'm going to start some other things real quick. Before, on my last video, Zemu did not work. Now, I do have the graphics card, of course, installed. Apologize for the shaking. My left hand is really shaking today. Let's enlarge that. Now, if you're running Zemu, where it says please insert an Xbox disc, you go down to machine, go over to machine, load disk, find your disk you want to load. Then you go up to machine again and hit reset. Now, the reason I'm doing this first is because I have not figured out how to exit the PC game yet. Like I said, I really don't. Now, the intro to this is pretty slow, but the gameplay is fine. Here, I can put that on easy. Once the game starts up, you'll see it picks up a lot. So this card does have OpenGL. It also uses DirectX 11. This will not use DirectX 12, but it will use DirectX 11 or OpenGL. This emulator takes OpenGL. So if you want to play Xbox games or games with OpenGL, a card like this is really good, especially for the price of under $15. Like I said, I do have the sound turned off because I do not want to get a copyright strike. Now, I am trying to do this with one hand and hold the camera with the other hand, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then then you have to... Alright, I'm not going to keep doing this because I want to make this a pretty quick video. Now, I'm going to go up to Machine, Eject Disk. That will close down the disk, the game itself. Then, Machine again, and exit the emulator. Now let's get to Tales of Arise. This is a very hardcore game for a lot of systems. And now remember, I only have an i3, 4-core i3. So the graphics card is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting on a game like this. Now if it shows any errors, you can basically hit ignore. Like I said, I don't play these games. My girlfriend had this game for her PS4 and it just would not play. After her PS4 got hit with a bad update, So PC is the only thing she has left as far as Tales of Arise. But once again, usually this is keyboard. Okay? There is a controller fix. For the controller fix, I will put it down in the description. Let's go over to the controller here. And see, right there. A. Press any button. Now, I do have this game loaded. But let's go down to new game. So you can actually see it. Difficulty, I'm not stupid. Vibration off. And then B is back. Actually, I want to save that. And let's hope, damn it. I'm trying to remember how to set this up. Alright, save and begin. I believe I had to hit enter for this, but I'm not sure. I can't remember what button, but so I'm just going to hit enter. Oh, A is enter. No, I don't want to restore defaults. So I hit B for back. I don't know. I'll let you figure it out. I'll let her figure it out. This is her game. You know what? I got it to load once. I can do it again. So let's just hit enter on that. Save and begin. Maybe I have to hit start. Yeah, start button. Huh, go figure. Yeah, once the controller fixes in, pretty much everything that's the controller right there's the little symbol I was looking for. It is on the start button. So, yeah, I'm an idiot. I mean, I got it to work once before, and you know, now of course I can't remember how to do anything. Remember, I do have the audio off. The audio sounds great on here. If you need a cheap set of speakers, I found some for around $10 for a set of speakers. They're not very good, but they plug into USB, so they don't take any external power. Ah, damn it, vibrate's still on. Oh well. And you can see the game is like running pretty good. No drags, no lags. Let's see, how do I skip? Yep, right there. This button pulls up the skip menu. Yes, I want to skip all this stuff. Now the game does play fairly well on here. And you can see it doesn't look bad. Now remember, this is coming through a display port plug to a VGA port on the back of the monitor. So, can you get a decent little gaming system up to play some things? Well, I could already play some Xbox, but only if it played a certain Xbox file, and the XEMU would not play. It requires OpenGL. Now it can play. All the games play properly. Let's skip this. You can tell I am not a gamer. Skip this. But here's Tales of Arise PC. Working with the controller. Now, once again, I did not come up with the fix for the controller. I will put a link to the video of the person that did. Mad respect to this person. And they will give you a link to download the files needed to fix this. And all you have to do is copy those files into your Tales of Arise folder, Win64 folder or something like that. Watch their video. They tell you how to do it. AS Talk. Yeah. Now remember, I am doing this with one hand, so it's not like I can use speed or anything like that, because basically the controller is one hand here. So, I mean, the gameplay is perfectly fine. Yeah. Okay. Now, as far as getting out of this, I really have no clue. Okay. Once you're not talking, hit your this button here. Then go to return to title screen. Yes, I don't care if the data's lost. It's not my game. Don't give a damn. Then you can exit from there. I believe. I mean, I could be wrong. I have no clue. I really don't want to start this. I want to exit this. So I'm going to hit Windows. Then I'm just going to close this down because my girlfriend can figure this out. I am not going through all this. And this video is already 22 minutes long. So a cheap little graphics card. Now, remember, I do have 8 gigabytes of RAM. That is a must. Your RAM has to be at least 8 gigabytes. A cheap graphics card. Once again, I will show you the graphics card that I bought. That right there. This is the AMD Radeon 5. Well, excuse me, Radeon R5 430, 2 gigabyte. Remember, make sure it's at least 2 gigabyte. GDDR5. And remember, this only has the DVI port or the display port. This is a low profile graphics card to fit low profile machines. They do have them that are not low profile. This person has more than 10 available. If you are interested in this card, and remember, if you do not have a cable, this is the easiest cable to connect right here. You just plug it in. That's it. This hooks up to your VGA on your monitor, where this would hook up. And this plugs into the top of the graphics card. Let me get back to the graphics card. Right here at the top. Plugs in right there. This is your DVI plug. Here's your direct video port. Oh, what the hell? I just said the damn name. Display port. Yeah, my mind is not working too well today. Or you can buy yourself just a regular DVI to DVI cable, which I actually bought one of these too. It's always good to have a backup. This cable, I believe, is around 4 feet, maybe 5. Could even be 6. I don't believe it is. I believe it's around 5 feet. And once again, display port to VGA, male. And you can see what a cheap little graphics card, a cheap cable can do. Now, my girlfriend can play her Tales of Arise game. Every game on here will run smoothly, including Xbox. I have not tried PS3. I don't believe I will. In fact, I really don't have any room for any more games on this computer. 182 gigs is left out of that drive, and 84 gigabytes left of this drive, so not a lot of room. So putting PS3 games on here, I may try. I kind of doubt it though. I just want her to have certain games she can play. So once again, a cheap graphics card 8 gigs of RAM. This has an i3. So even though like Tales of Arise could say like i5 or i7 or higher, Tales of Arise PC will play on i3. But I do have 8 gigs of RAM. And once the graphics card was installed, now to get your graphics card installed, here's what you do. If you don't have a cable for this, and you have to order a cable, but you get your graphics card, put in your graphics card, hook up your VGA cable to the VGA plug on the bottom here. It would actually be on the top. If it's standing up, it's over here on this corner where the latch is. Hook up your VGA cable to your monitor with your graphics card installed. It will start. The picture will come up. Leave your graphics card in. Then you install the device drivers for the graphics card. Let's see if I still have them on here. Okay. Here's the driver you need. I believe right there. And now remember, your card is installed, so you can go ahead and install your device driver. That will install the device driver for that card. Then, when you get your cable in, all you have to do is plug your cable into the graphics card, hook it up to your monitor, and it should load right up. Okay, I apologize, another half-hour video. This is a quick update on the Optiplex 790. Now, with a cheap graphics card, this little computer will play so much more stuff. It's so much better. Now, for high-end online gaming, I can't tell you. There are plenty of videos on YouTube. Look up this graphics card and find videos for that, because I do not play online games. My girlfriend does not play online games, and she doesn't play any game that she can't play with a controller. So, as far as like Fortnite or, whatever people play online, I really can't say how this card will work, because I don't play online. Anyway, that's it. I'm fixing to go. Remember, if you want a graphics card like this, I do advise 8 gigabytes of RAM. This is a cheap Dell Optiplex 790, 8 gigs of RAM. It's an i3, and you can find these with better processors. The graphics card, once again, is and here's the seller. That I purchased mine from. The card came in, no issues, no problems. And the only thing stopping me from installing was this crap. Because I already had these. I actually ordered these to fit on this cable that came on the monitor. And neither one of these worked. And the middle part of the metal actually fell off this one as soon as the package was open, and you can see this one's looks a little off. So yeah, these are junk. Do not waste your money. Okay, if you see something like this with the DVI port here and a way to hook up a VGA cable on this end, run. Don't spend your money on this. These are hard to put on because of the way they're made onto your VGA port, or VGI, not VGA, excuse me, onto your DVI port. So yeah, and they don't work, and they're just complete cheap crap. Do not buy these. So if all you have is a cable like this, my advice, either buy a cable like this. This is what I have right now. Or a cable like this, which is what I'm waiting on in the mail. Like I said, Tales of Arise runs perfectly smooth on here. All the other games I've tried work great. Now, the actual Xbox simulator that I wanted to work now works without an issue. And I still have some PC games to install, as you can see here. But this works without issue. All the games play. They all load. They all run. GameCube still plays. Everything still plays great. Anyway, if you plan on buying an old computer like this, make sure it has at least 8 gigs of RAM. If you can find one of these old Optiplex 790s at like a thrift store or say Goodwill or something like that, and if the price is decent to where you can throw a little bit of money into it to upgrade the RAM, put a graphics card in here, it can be a good little computer and you can play quite a bit of stuff. Alright, that's it. I'm fixing to go. I apologize for the long video here. I actually plan on making this shorter. I really apologize. Once again, do not buy these. If you see these on eBay or Amazon, whatever you do, don't buy them. The seller did have to refund my money. This one was literally broke like this, and the screws literally right here that you screw your monitor into literally fell off. As soon as the package was open, this thing was already apart. And I did check this one, and it will not get a signal through it either, so they don't work. Yeah, do not buy these. Buy a decent cable, even if it's a cheap one. This is $6.39 for 6 foot of dual DVI cable. And since I'm still waiting on that to come in the mail, this one did come in, and I've checked it, and it works great. Much easier to hook up. Now, you, of course, do not have to buy from these sellers that I buy my stuff from. I don't get a dime if you do. They don't even know that you watch my video if you buy something from them. That's up to you. But if you're looking for a cheap graphics card, this is a decent price. This was free shipping, I believe. I could be wrong. No, I believe it was free shipping. It was $11.99. I really believe that was free shipping. I would actually have to look. If it wasn't free shipping, it wasn't much. It'd be like $3 or something like that. So, you know, 15, 16 bucks at the most for a graphics card. They will let you play Tales of Arise, Xbox, other PC games. Alright, that's it. I'm fixing to go. I appreciate you watching. I will be trying to think of something else to make a video out of. Like I say, my girlfriend's bills, hospital bills are now paid off, but I'm not going to be spending a lot of money on the camper or anything else right now because we're, you know, winter's here. It's cold. I hate being cold, so I'm not going to be outside like that. But that's it. Everyone have a good day or night. I hope this helps you out. Once again, I will leave the link to the one video talking about Tales of Arise, how to get the controller to work. And you can watch their video and follow their link they leave you to get the fix. That's it. Everyone have a good day or night. Bye.